It shouldn't be surprising that I have a love-hate relationship with Disney, given that that's pretty much how everyone feels these days. But there is something about the hand-drawn animated movies that have a special charm to them. The music is great, the story is told in a way that I'm satisfied at the end, the animation is stunning to look at, and honestly, if I'm bored and can't think of anything to watch, I will gladly watch an old Disney movie. In this analysis, I will be comparing both versions of Beauty and the Beast. It should be quite obvious that I'm spoiling both of them. Also, I'm sorry for not being active the last few weeks. I've been really busy with testing and I've had a lot of schoolwork. Anyway, so category 1, the color scheme and art style. So out of all of Disney's hand-drawn animated movies, 1991 is the film that stands out to me the most because of how smooth and pleasant the animation was to look at. 2017 did have decent camera work, except for the dance scene, since I was really expecting it to pan around the room, but they didn't do anything special. When it came to the design of some stuff, it really didn't work, though, in 2017. The bit that stuck out to me the most was how underwhelming Belle's dress was. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful dress, there's nothing exactly wrong with it, but the fact is that compared to the original dress, it just doesn't work. I mean, at least the live-action Cinderella, it tried to make the dress look very eye-catching, and it definitely resembled the original. Aladdin also did a really good job on it as well, because although they did make the dress way more complex than the animated version, it still resembled the original dress. If I do have to be honest, I would say that Cinderella and Aladdin, they were pretty solid Disney remakes. They were good. Another thing that does stand out is the design of the humanoid furniture people. I can't really blame the live action too much here, but it looked very bizarre. I mean, especially the wardrobe lady and that piano guy. I mean, it's the wardrobe lady. The wardrobe lady. She looked like something out of a horror movie. Category 2, the music. So the 1991 music was awesome. Paige O'Hara did a great job singing and voice acting Belle. There was just so much emotion in her voice when singing, and it sounded really good. I'm not an expert on singing and stuff. For your information, I'm a band kid. I don't sing, I play the French horn. But so I can't really go too in-depth on her voice and all the musical bits on that, but she was a good singer. That's all I can say. The song's really good. However, 2017 was pretty disappointing. There were several auto-tune hiccups in the songs, and it just really didn't sound good. I honestly think that they should have just not auto-tuned Emma Watson's voice. If they had to auto-tune her just because she didn't know how to sing, they could have simply hired another singer and dubbed it or replaced the actress. By the way, I'm not saying Emma Watson is a bad singer. I just think it's all on the auto-tune, honestly. That's what messed everything up, the auto-tune. And to be honest, it wasn't really her fault. It's whoever decided to have this much auto-tune. This also may have been ruined by the auto-tune, but I didn't really think that she put a whole lot of emotion into the songs compared to Paige O'Hara. Again, I may be wrong because autotune did probably ruin it. I just want to say that I don't have too much against autotune, but the fact is, there were way too many autotune hiccups and stuff, and it was bits that were obvious and just didn't sound good at some bits. I'm not going to play any of the clips because of copyright, but if you want to better understand what I'm talking about, then just listen to the songs from both movies. Another thing that I want to add is that I know for a fact that in 1991 it didn't have any autotune, so there were no hiccups or anything. Autotune first came out in 1997, and the first song to use autotune was Cher's Believe, which was released in 1998, so 7 years after Beauty and the Beast was released. Category 3, the acting. 1991's Belle was very enthusiastic about everything. She was pretty curious and unique from the whole town. Paige O'Hara put a lot of emotion into her lines, and that's, I think, the main reason why 1991's Belle was all of these. She added so much to the character. In 2017, while she was kind of curious and unique from the whole town, she really was not that enthusiastic. 2017's Belle, it wasn't really resembling 1991's Belle too much. I don't really think Emma Watson put too much emotion into her lines and all that, but I'm not going to blame her entirely, since this goes on the director as well. Because if your actress or actor is doing something incorrectly, then as a director, you should be correcting them. This also could have been due to the script and all that, but it was quite obvious that she wasn't putting a whole lot of emotion into her lines. I'm not going to say that Emma Watson is a bad actress, since I have not seen her other work, and I mean, I've heard from other people that she was a great actress in the Harry Potter movies, so I can't really comment on how good of an actor she is. Category 4, the runtime. One thing that mildly infuriates me about 2017 is that they were doing random stuff to make the film longer. 1991's runtime is roughly an hour and 20 minutes if we're excluding the credits, and 2017's runtime is almost at 2 hours excluding the credits. By the way, when I was looking at this, oh my god, the credits are so damn long. So the main cause for the film being so long, the main cause for 2017 being so long. It's a combination of a very like unnecessary and irrelevant scenes, such as Belle's mom's backstory and other scenes. Songs which were dragged on for a very long time, random songs we didn't need, and the majority of the film's scenes were being stretched to give it a longer runtime. Most of this has to be the film's scenes and songs having a longer runtime, since I only was able to calculate about 11 minutes and 44 seconds worth of unnecessary scenes and songs. The only issue is because it did make this film very slow, and it was pissing me off, like when I was originally watching it. 1991 was clearly the far superior film here. Although I'd rank 2017 to be more on the worst live-action remakes, it isn't the worst movie I've ever seen, and there have certainly been worse live-action remakes, such as Mulan and The Jungle Book. Then again, if I'm comparing it to something like Mulan, it really isn't saying a whole lot. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and be sure to stay tuned for the next one. Bye!